Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're going to be trying out this new primer from Milk Makeup. This is the Blur Stick. This has been going around YouTube like crazy, spreading like wildfire. So many people have been raving about this. So you know I had to try it out because I love me a good blurring primer and like pore minimizing primer. I've never tried anything from this brand before, so this is going to be my very first experience with the brand. Hopefully it is good, but this is what it looks like right here. I still have it in the packaging because I wanted to show you what it comes packaged like. I did pick this up from Sephora's website and it retails for $36, which I feel like is quite expensive for this, but I guess you get a lot of product. There's 1 ounce in here, so I guess, I mean, if you don't need to use a lot of it, I guess it'll last you a long time, but $36 I felt like was a little bit steep. This is what it looks like on Sephora's website right here. It does have about 4-star rating. There's kind of like a mix amount of reviews online, but everybody that I've watched on YouTube has completely raved about it, so we will see kind of how this works for me and my skin type. I do kind of want to read to you what this is supposed to do. It is a colorless, oil and silicone-free primer that's going to blur the look of imperfections on all skin tones. So it's supposed to be like a universally flattering shade. It kind of looks like a goldeny nude shade in the packaging, which I'll take it out of the packaging here in just a second. The Blur Stick minimizes the appearance of pores and fine lines on every skin tone for an invisible, smooth, matte finish. Use it as a primer for a smooth finish and to lock in your makeup. This stick is free of silicone and it will not clog your pores. So it does say that it'll kind of lock in your makeup, so I'm assuming that means that it's supposed to make it last longer. I don't know, we will see. But the main purpose of this stick is to kind of fill in your pores and kind of diminish your fine lines and stuff like that, which we all know. I have combination skin, so I do have quite enlarged pores right around here on my face, and then I do have some expression lines on my face because I make a lot of expressions and I talk and smile a lot. So we are definitely going to be putting this to the test today. This is what it looks like outside of its little packaging. It just comes in this little like tube thing here. It's kind of a nice package. I mean, I don't think it looks like crappy packaging. It's pretty nice. So this is what the product itself looks like. It's just like a nude stick. I'm going to just put it on the back of my hand here and see if there's any like color to it. No, it doesn't have any kind of smell or anything to it. Now the website doesn't say exactly how you're supposed to put this on your face. I don't have anything on my face right now at all. I did wash my face and put on my moisturizer, but that's all I've done. I don't have any other primers or anything on my face. So it doesn't say like how you're supposed to apply it, but I guess you just like drag it on the face because there's no real way to like put it on something and then put it on your face, you know what I mean? So we're just going to try and, I don't know, smear this on the face, kind of like a stick foundation. It is kind of big, so it's going to be kind of difficult to get into the crevices of my nose here, I feel like. The packaging is just like a little bit awkward to hold, especially like in little parts of your face, like the crevices around your nose and stuff. I'm just gonna kind of press it in because I just feel like I should. I don't know. It just feels weird to rub a primer on your face like without patting it into the skin. It feels very soft on the skin. It's not like it says it's supposed to be mattifying. It doesn't really feel mattifying to me, like it's not mattifying my skin, but it doesn't feel bad. As far as filling in my pores and stuff, I feel like it did a better job on this side. Like my pores are a little bit more concealed than this side. Around the nose is definitely a very hard place for me to kind of cover up the pores there because I do have quite a lot of pores around my nose. On top of my nose here, I feel like it looks a little weird. I don't know if it's going to show it on camera, but I feel like my nose looks a little weird. But I'm going to go ahead and apply foundation real quick on camera so that way you guys can kind of see how product lays on top of it. I'm going to be using the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Stick Foundation. This is a really nice foundation. It's very quick, very easy to apply, so we're just going to be using all kinds of stick products today. Alright, so that is what it looks like with my foundation on. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. Honestly, I feel like it makes this foundation look a little bit cakey, and this foundation is a really nice foundation. It's like probably one of the most skin-like foundations that I have. And I mentioned it in a favorites video, so you guys know I love that foundation, but right now it's looking awful. Oh my. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face makeup real quick, and then I will come back and we will kind of go over how product lays on top of it, if it starts settling into my pores and all that good stuff. So I will be right back. All right guys, I am done with the rest of my face. It is now 11:22. It is now 11:22 in the morning. I am gonna wear this throughout the day and kind of give you an update later on. I do just kind of want to give you my first initial thoughts on the product. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about it quite yet. I don't feel like it really blurred out my pores like other primers that I have. I feel like one that I have from the drugstore blurs my pores a little bit better than this, honestly. It did make this foundation look a little bit cakey, and I've mentioned this foundation in a favorites video. It's one of my favorite foundations that I think I've ever tried. It's very skin-like. It's one of those foundations that I feel like just melts into the skin and just looks natural. Like, it's a very nice satin kind of finish foundation. Now I know this primer is supposed to be like mattifying and stuff like that, and since I have combination skin, my skin doesn't get that oily. I tend to get more dry and dry patches than I do oily. I do get a little bit oily kind of right in this area here where my pores are a little bit more enlarged, around my nose, and then on my chin sometimes. Those are usually my problem areas. Now in terms of covering, I mean, my pores here are very, very visible. I don't even think you're going to be able to see on camera, but they are very, very visible. It is kind of making my foundation settle into my fine lines that I have, my little expression lines that I have around my mouth here, and then it is kind of making my foundation cling onto some dry patches where I have a few healing breakouts. I would say that that is definitely the primer doing that, because like I've said, I've done a whole review on this foundation and I really like it. I am curious to see if this extends the wear. This is a pretty long wear foundation anyway, so it'll be interesting to see if this starts to kind of melt off or what. For the most part, do I think it's worth the money at this point? No. I feel like $36 is a crazy amount of money for this product. I feel like there's stuff that I have from the drugstore that's better, and then definitely some cheaper alternatives that I think are better as well, which I'll mention later on. It is a little bit close to 11:30 right now. I'm gonna go ahead and go about my day. I'm gonna try and film another video, and then later on this afternoon, early evening, I will come back and give you guys an update and my final thoughts on this product. All right guys, I am back. It is a little bit after 6:40 in the evening right there. A little over 7 hours. Honestly, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this. I feel like it's made me very, very oily, and I typically don't get super oily throughout the day. And this foundation, the Hourglass foundation that I used, is a really nice foundation, and it lasts on me for a very, very long time. So I definitely think that the primer is making me a little bit oily. I'm also settling really bad into my expression lines. I don't really know if you can tell on camera like how crappy my foundation kind of looks right now, but it's like rubbing off on my chin here. It's rubbing off on my nose, but I've been blowing my nose. I'm still so congested, but my pores and stuff, they just, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of this. I feel like for the price, it's so expensive, and it's not something that just totally knocks my socks off, you know what I mean? I guess I was expecting a lot more from it since there have been so many positive reviews online about it, but I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan, honestly. I feel like if you're looking for a good pore minimizing primer, I would say the Too Faced Primed and Poreless is a really, really good one, and I think this is cheaper than the Milk one. I can't remember how much this is, but I really like this stuff. I feel like it glides over the skin beautifully and doesn't settle too bad into smile lines and your pores and stuff like that. A drugstore option that I've been loving recently is the Physicians Formula Insta Ready Face Primer. I've been using this a lot, and I really do like it. I feel like it just helps kind of smooth over the face really nicely, and it's from the drugstore. It is a little bit pricey for being drugstore. I think it was like $12 or something like that, and it does have a pretty nasty smell to it, but on the face it looks so nice, and your foundation really glides on top of it nicely. At least that's what I've found. So I would recommend either one of these two if you're looking for something that is good for pore minimizing and stuff like that. I'm not the biggest fan of this. I'm probably going to return it. I don't think it's worth $36, honestly. I would say save your money and try something else. If you're somebody that really likes to use stick primers like that, maybe that is something that you would really enjoy. I do feel like though, if you have oily skin, I don't know if I would recommend this to you because I feel pretty oily right now, and I mean, can you see the shine? Do I look shiny? I feel like I look shiny. I don't know. I'm very, very oily right in this area. And usually, I mean, I do kind of get oily in this area like I mentioned, but never this bad, especially with this foundation. I'm just personally not a fan. I would say pass. I would like to try other products out from this brand because I think they're an all vegan, all cruelty-free brand. So I would love to try out more from the brand. If you tried anything else from the Milk makeup line, let me know down below in the comments because I would love to try out some of their other products and see maybe this one was just a dud for me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Let me know down below if you have tried the Blur Stick Primer and what you think of it, or what is your favorite makeup primer that you use on the daily. For me, I would say the Too Faced Primed and Poreless has been my go-to lately. So let me know down below in the comments what is your favorite face primer. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and hit that subscribe button right down below if you are new to my channel. And I will talk to you guys soon in my next one. Bye! I give in to the lesser fight. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes.